You gotta love it when things wants to act funny. So, good evening everybody, hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back. First time here, my name's Klepto. I'm a streamer on Kick and YouTube. And, yeah, I like doing relaxing content. So we're jumping into LA Canyon tonight. We're driving a Mitsubishi. It is a custom model in Assetto Corsa, so I have no idea the exact year of this one. I'm kind of excited to drive it though. It has a really cool look. Don't worry about it when we get in here and get to driving actually, but looks to be a 90s model-esque. No windshield wipers, that's not gonna work. I was hoping that would work, but I guess the car has no windshield wipers, so I guess we'll pick a different one, huh? Not safe to drive in the rain without wipers. Let's try this 91 GTO. Mitsubishi GTO twin turbo. It's a Haru spec. Let's try this one out, see what happens. But hope you've been well. Hope your Monday's been great. Hope your weekend was great. Mine wasn't too bad. It was a nice semi-relaxing weekend. No complaints really. Not much going on. It was a busy day today. Obviously, work was a little hectic, but we did it. Just some last minute stuff. You know how it goes. You end up getting last minute things that hold you up a little bit, but not terrible. I don't even think these wipers work, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. This car needs some new wipers. Well, let's check it out. We'll be driving from the outside anyway. Alright, so let's bring y'all out. Bring y'all in and see what we got. Alright. Hope everybody, like I said, have a great day. Let's get this thing going. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in chat. But until then, let's get relaxed, get your blanket and snacks, let's hit the road. Getting more and more crashes as it goes on, which is really weird. Who knows? Very weird. Oh well, we'll change it up. Might have to do some graphics reinstallations, huh? We'll figure it out though. Might buy Shitoku, I guess. having a driver reinstall tonight after stream. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how we got now, chat. Can't even do that map without crashing. That's wild. Well, let's just sit and chat for a little bit while I mess with some things here. That's weird. Alright, give me just a second. See, I don't have any overclocks going right now. No? Let's reset everything. Save as from 5. Yep. Alright, so a blank load, nothing fancy, no overclock, no nothing. Let's see what happens now. Just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit and we'll see what happens. I'm not making any promises, but it would be nice if it worked. So let's see here, we'll test it out real quick. It's unfortunate it's this bad. It wasn't that bad last time. We got to drive for a while before it ever decided to mess up. So, So we're gonna try just a blank, no overclock, no undervolt, no nothing on this to see what happens. It's a new one for sure. I haven't had it mess up like this before, but it's okay. We'll get it fixed one way or another. Sometimes technical things happen. You just gotta stay calm and push through. Looks good. That looks good. All right. All right, let's try this now. The Mitsubishi Lancer, a changed vehicle. So like I was saying, week started off pretty busy so far, but we're hanging in there. Excited to see where the rest of this week goes. I'm really excited for Thanksgiving, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really excited for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be awesome, I think. Spending all that time with family. I'm such a big advocate for spending time with your family. I mean, everybody should be, right? I mean, I guess some people aren't on good terms with their family, and that's okay, you know? I totally get it. But as long as you spend your holidays with people that love you and care for you, that's all that matters, right? Ooh, this car is a little slick in the... There we go. Something about these Mitsubishi Lancers, sometimes they don't like the wet roads. We'll see if it'll keep going here or not. If it will, I'll bring y'all back in. I think we made it just up here before it crashed last time. That might be it. Made it further this time than we did last time. Okay, so it is working better. That's a good thing. So now let's try a vehicle that won't crash us on the rain, which is not very relaxing, right? Okay, close. I haven't driven a Toyota in a while. What Toyotas do we have? Celica. I'm gonna try this Supra out. It's called the Spectre. Generator report. There it goes. Alright, now we'll try this one. Bring y'all back and get my ugly mug off camera. Don't be afraid to tell me how your day's going, how things have been in the chat. I may be love to hear about your day and what's going on with you. This whole kick streaming is a new experience for me, so this will be a learning curve. I come strictly from Twitch and YouTube. Did do a little bit of TikTok streaming, not much, but got a little hectic over there right now. It's like, you know what? I'll just distance myself from that, and we'll go try something new, right? Nope, we can't even make it out of spawn in the back box. Oh goodness, what am I gonna do, chat? Okay, let's just not choose any of the special cars. Apparently they don't like to work. Let's just go with Old Faithful. Or a version of Old Faithful. Let's just go on this one. I haven't gone on this one in a while. We'll try it out. I'm gonna have to do some deep diving tonight after stream. Figure out why it's not working. Okay, now we're cruising. Let's see what happens now, chat. Man, I can't get in. Alright, well, let's just talk a little bit while I figure this out. Such a weird bug going on tonight, chat. See if I can open this report or not. Oh, I can't read any of that. That's not gonna work. Let's do this. Let's Assetto, Corsa, crashing. while driving. Let's do this on stream. Corrupt game file, data graphics driver, system configuration, hardware. Okay. Well, temperatures look good. Let's see what it says about drivers. We're just gonna reinstall the driver. Yeah. We're gonna do a full restore on drivers just a second. Why does that chat look so weird on mail? That looks weird. Hang on. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's weird. Make it a little bit bigger. Kind of makes it hard to see, don't it, chat? Okay, we'll try that for now. Let's see what happens to the game. Oh, it's just on the driver. Unfortunately, these things happen, but it's all good. I'll get it figured out one way or another, chat. Full reinstall. But I don't know. I think it's one thing I'm used to more than anything. It's just having some kind of issue. Phone keeps going off. I don't know why it's... Hello? Driver install, maybe? It might take it a minute. So my monitor is completely off. I have nothing in front of me right now. Just looking at a black screen. Fingers crossed. This reinstall works, so it'll quit being crazy. I don't remember reinstalls taking this long, but maybe I'm just being crazy. Okay, there's DisplayPort. There's a flicker. Okay, there we go. Okay, install. Okay, so it reinstalled the driver. That's what we wanted. It's doing something else. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, install game ready driver. Released Tuesday, October 14th. Okay, install. Custom. Okay, now we're gonna reinstall this new driver. See what it does. I make no promises, chat. I have no idea if this is the only thing I can think of makes it work, because I'm not overheating. I'm not CPU looks great. Got no idea other than the graphics driver. So fingers crossed. Never had to do troubleshooting on stream before, so this is a new new thing for sure. I do love this game. If you've never played Assetto Corsa and you want to do kind of the same thing I'm doing, where you just want to drive and have fun, all the mods and stuff make it really easy to do. A lot of really good mods, open world mods, open world tracks, different cars. It's really cool. Okay, it's installing now. It's about 15% there. But I think Monday nights for sure are going to be a good night to stream for my schedule, so we'll definitely look into Monday nights. I wouldn't mind doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be pretty cool, I think, for a stream schedule. And maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday or something. But we'll see. I might do Monday, Wednesday, Friday to start and just see how we go. Be pretty cool. Just do a 3 during the week, nothing fancy, and then do maybe add a weekend one in when we feel like it. Okay, so graphics drivers installed. I'm gonna have to check for updates one more time. Everything's installed, good to go. Discord's good. Okay, I'm gonna try it again right now. Fresh install, nothing crazy. If I restart, you all will lose all the audio and everything will be basically nothing until it restarts. I don't want to do that. So we're going to try just a straight. Now it is running right now. It is full screen on my monitor now, which is good. It was like a very, I don't know how to call it. It didn't look right. So maybe we got it fixed. But I'm not going to hold it up. I'm not going to keep y'all on edge for that for sure. All right, so that's working, which is good. Car loads in just fine. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all in. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. So far, so good. There we go. It's running pretty good now, chat. That might be what our problem was. But hope you enjoy our night drive tonight. Hopefully you're comfy. I know it's been a little cold, so blankets and snacks will always be a welcome addition. Hopefully you took time to love yourself today and take care of yourself. If not, there's still time. Hey chat, we're looking pretty good. I haven't had any issues yet, so we might have solved our problem. Alright, I feel a little bit better now. So, back to conversation. I didn't want to be mid-sentence and then, just like instantly mess up. But it's a little update. Got the kids going to bed by themselves. They've been around watching me for a long time. I usually down with my kids, get them to go to sleep, then I get up. This week we started officially, or I did. Give them their drink, put them to bed, they lay down, tell them good night, and I'll leave them to it. And so far it's worked out really well. Kids are going to sleep relatively easily by themselves. My wife still doesn't want to let go of laying down or staying in the room with them while they go to sleep, so she may come around eventually. But for me, it's like, you know what, it's time to start working on a little bit of independence, and I don't think it's gonna be a bad thing. They seem to enjoy it already. Like, we get to go to bed by ourselves. I'm like, yeah, sure, go. It's just been really fun. Now, my youngest birthday is coming up soon. I'm excited about that. For all you November babies out there. So, she's excited. Can't wait for her birthday. I can't either. She's been super excited, talking about it every day since November 1st. How many days to my birthday? And I'll tell her, and she's like, that's still a lot of days, Dad. I'm like, it's like less than 15 days. Like, I promise it's not that serious. But she loves it. She's so excited. I'm not going to ruin that excitement. Whatever she's excited about, I'm going to keep it that way as long as I can. But I'm so happy we're back to getting streams on again. I've been missing you guys a lot, especially trying something new like this on Kick. So if you're watching from Kick, it's your first time here, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just nobody who wants to bring some positivity to this world and have a positive space for people to come hang out in. No drama, no nothing. Just hang out, relax, and if you go to sleep, I won't be offended. That's the point of my streams, is to help you relax. If you go to sleep, then hey, you go to sleep. Won't hurt my feelings, I promise. Through all the noise in this world and through all the chaos, it's nice to have a little place of peace and quiet, I'd love for you to come back and be with us as many times as you can. I know everybody has lives and things and schedules, and I totally get it. But if you see me live and you want to come hang out, feel free anytime. Follow my socials, hit me up on there if you want to ask any questions or talk to me. I'm always trying to meet new people and talk and reach out, so please feel free anytime to hit me up on socials and send me a message. Be like, hey, what about this? Or, why are you so ugly? I'm fine with that. Oh, jeez. There's the Ferris wheel, guys. We made it around to it. Alright, cool. Let's go this way. There's a really pretty cityscape view right here on the bridge. Really like this view. That's a weird noise. I don't know what that was. It's just peaceful. I don't know about many other people, but my childhood, a lot of our time like this, we spent cruising around. Me, my sister, my little brother, my mom, my grandma, whoever else wanted to pile on the old Monte Carlo. Turn up the radio, and if there wasn't anything good on the radio, we'd turn it off and just sing. And we would sing everything from Tim McGraw's "Don't Take the Girl" to all kinds of different stuff we sang. And it was just something that's our core memory now. Ever since the movie Inside Out came out, I've been using that term core memory because it really is. Not much as I think about besides spending time with my family like that, and at the dinner table or at holidays or get-togethers and that. And when my kids get a little older and they want to do stuff like that, I'd love to take them out in the car, stop and grab us a snack or something, and just go cruise around, listen to good music. Singing till our voices are hoarse. I'd love that. But we'll get there. Kids grow up faster than we know for sure. I feel like I just had them and now they're almost 6 and 9. It's wild to me. But I love them. I can't argue with it. I love them. So right here, chat, coming up on our left is where we started at. We made a loop and we didn't crash. I'm rather excited. I don't know about y'all, but I really am. Oh, easy, Pepto. Watch that corner. But like I said, excited to get back to hanging out with y'all as much as I can each week. I don't know, just a lot of feelings right now, you know. I hated taking a break, but I also needed to for my new job, and now everything's evening out, and I'm getting time at home with my kids. I'm working remote, so I can take care of things from home, which I like, because my job I still go to the old plant I worked at, and I try and get my work done there, but there's still people that try to rely on me for answers or stuff like that, and it's like that's cool in the beginning, but you know, I didn't care to when I wasn't super busy, but now I'm so focused on my new job and tasks, it's hard for me to help those people I used to help a lot, you know. I do feel bad. It's like, hey, I'm really busy, but this new role asks a lot of me, you know, and I'm fine with that. That's what I expected with a new job, is to have more asked of me, more responsibility, you know. So that happens in life, you know. Sometimes we gotta sacrifice our things we want to do for a little bit for the things we need to do, and then eventually we can come back to it. And that's what happened with this. And there's the end of the world. So let me do this. That was unexpected. Let me save that for new stuff here. That was interesting. I wasn't ready for that. That kind of startled me a little bit, not gonna lie to you. Wipers are going okay. Alright, I wonder. No, I can't. I have to go this way. Can't go out the back way and go around. Maybe we'll find a spot to go back around on the other side, go the other way. So note to self, don't take that little exit. I didn't know that was broken, but now I know it's broken, so we won't go that way anymore. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's take this loop-de-loop and go the back way, chat. I think that'll be the easy way to do it. My phone keeps vibrating. Everybody's texting me things. Okay. Maybe that'll be the end of the text messages for a little bit. Alright, we'll take the U-turn here and we'll go a different direction. Maybe we'll stay on solid road now, chat. That definitely got me out of my seat for a second. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, no, thank you. I think that's where we fell through right there. Nope, it's not. You can't go in that way. I thought that might have been it. was like, are we on the same track we just were? But I guess not. Oh gosh. But tell me how your day's been, chat. Tell me how your weekend was. Love to hear about it. If you just want to talk to me. Tell me in chat, what's going on. If you just want to talk to me about something on your mind, please reach out. Put it in chat, we'll all talk about it. We'll help you through it, as much as we can. A little about myself, I do struggle with depression and anxiety. I do try and get better as much as I can each day. It's not easy. It can be very challenging, especially for my wife. She's been with me for a long time, but it's always there. It's always a potential for me to have a bad day, and when I do, she tries to give me my space and still be supportive, and I appreciate that. But, no one's ever going to be 100% every day, and that's okay. It's too much to ask of somebody to be 100% on every day. You just can't be, and that's okay. I promise you. Doesn't make you a bad person if you can't give 100% each day. It makes you human, struggle with that. Another thing I struggle with really is expectations from others. I think people expect a lot of me, and it feels that way. So I try and go above and beyond to meet what I would believe their expectation to be. I'd end up overstretching myself, overexerting myself, and becoming miserable and burn out. And I lost a lot of love for things because I tried to reach other people's expectations. And I'm realizing it now. I'm not old, but I'm 36, which to some may be ancient, but you don't realize things. You don't really sit down and realize what you've missed out on until you start looking back at your life and you go, you know what, I should have done things differently there, and I should have said, no, I'm going to do things at my own pace, the way I want to do them, that's comfortable for me, but I didn't. I ended up, burning out and stopping a lot of the hobbies I enjoyed. And that wasn't fair to myself, And it's not fair to you either. If you've been forced to give up something you love to do, or a hobby, or, just because you didn't meet the expectation of others. You should be proud of how far you come. I'm proud of you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're on this, rock flying through space together. Don't let anyone make you feel like you don't matter, or that your value is less than what you believe. I promise you, your value is, you have value. I promise you that. Like I always say, remember your worth, remember you're worth it. It means know your worth, and then knowing that some people will try and change your worth. So if you believe you're worth it, and then they say that you're just not worth it, remember that you are. Other people can't dictate your value in this world. So don't let them. But I also want to throw out there, you can be strong and independent, but it's not weakness to ask for help in anything in life. Whether it be your mental struggles, emotional struggles, job, finances, relationship. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. It's not weakness. It takes a strong person to admit they need help and reach out for it. And if you are someone struggling with depression and thoughts of hurting yourself, please reach out and get some help. There's all kinds of resources for people that feel the same way you do, and I've used them in the past myself with good results. I'm always going to advocate for getting the help you need to get better, because you deserve to live on this world as well. You deserve to have all the things everybody else has. I don't want anyone to feel like they don't deserve love or respect or nice things, or I want everybody to feel like, you know what, I can do the same thing that guy can, or that girl can, or that person can. Next thing I want to add, just because it's on my mind and I think it's important, it's two-parter. First off is knowing your boundaries, and secondly is knowing when someone is trying to push your boundaries. I have boundaries myself over things. It's ways that I keep myself safe and feel safe in any environment. And some people in the past have tried pushing those boundaries, trying to say they're not valid, or that, I'm just overthinking things. But at the end of the day, those people are no longer in my life because they didn't respect the boundaries I put in place. And it could be any boundary, chat. I mean, any boundary at all that you have in life, whether it be a physical boundary, whether it be an emotional boundary, whether it be just, you trying to keep yourself, whatever makes you feel safe, that boundary is valid and important, and no one should make you feel like it isn't. So above all else, protect yourself. Have those boundaries, and if people don't respect them, and I know it sounds cold, but those people don't respect you or your boundaries, and they shouldn't be around you. They shouldn't be able to share in your life and your successes. And that's just the way I look at things. I'm a pretty direct person about things. I don't like holding back and not saying what's on my mind. Even though sometimes it can come across a little coarse, or that I don't care. I do care. I do care a lot. Out of this hill here. Probably run an hour and a half just to make up for the time we lost with the deck issues tonight. We're gonna start slow. We're gonna run about an hour stream at a time just to kind of get used to it, get the feel back, and then we'll probably run until an hour and a half, and then eventually 2 hours. Just kind of keep adding half-hour increment until I kind of find that time frame that works for me. Because I work 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, so it's kind of hard for me to do full day streams, plus having my kids on the weekends and doing all the adulting things, I'd like to do night streams personally. It's just my preference, I guess. I like night streams. Just a little easier. Everybody's kind of winding down. Kids are down to sleep. Wife's usually asleep, or she's reading. So yeah, drink real quick. My throat's getting a little dry. Whew. downtown area so much. It's unreal. It's a little city area you can drive through. There's things you only see one direction too, so it kind of makes it special when you can go multiple alleyways on this map and find all new things. I'm gonna hopefully get air car fixed, because I'd like to do another air car stream with you all. That's where it's relaxing, chat. That game is absolutely relaxing. I may end up just factory resetting my VR headset and just completely wiping it, starting over from scratch and seeing what happens. Maybe that'll make it run better. Chad, I'm really happy this is actually working now. It's not being all crazy. We already made a circle. We came through already. We'll try a new path after this run here. The lights are lighting up. It's reflecting back in that tail light. Makes me think my blinker's on. Let's go this way, chat. This way's worked in the past, let's say that much. This direction. Bunch of different sounds, huh? I'll say this new playlist hits different. Thought it was gonna be a one lane. I was like, wait a minute, don't do that to me. I do like how Meld has a chat feature now, which is pretty cool. It's showing at least my YouTube chat. It hasn't shown. That's all I know it's got so far on it. I'm sure as we start building a community over here, we'll see people popping in just to say hey or something. So that'll be pretty cool. Get more followers over here and build a community on this side. I may end up having to do a Twitch stream just to tell everybody I'm moving over here to kicking YouTube, just to keep everybody updated. Gas station, get some chips and all the good stuff at, right? That's where all the good stuff is. I haven't seen a rest area sign on this side for a little bit. Yeah, Shinjuku, but I haven't seen anything else. That's weird. Street level now. I think I know where we're at. Yeah, we're going street level. Let's go. There's a right turn coming up here. Should be way down here. Yeah. Pepto. Let's go back. Been driving in the States too long. Sorry about that. There we go. They got rid of the little chair parts that kept you from making the turn too quickly. Had a bunch of little, not chairs, the little divider lane that kept you from turning too early. I was like, oh yeah, there's my turn. No, too early. Car does handle so well though. Just pull right here. Alright, sweet. Sit here and chat in face cam for a little bit. Alright, chat, how we doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Still hanging with me. Hope you are. Hope you had a great night, a great day, a great weekend. Wishing you the best on the rest of your week for sure. I just can't get, like I said, I just can't get over being able to hang out with y'all again. I wonder why this felt so funky. I had it all the way closed. That's why. If my head wasn't connected to my shoulders, I'm telling you, it'd be gone somewhere. There we go. But I'm loving it. This is the vibe. This is what I've been missing. Just driving around hanging out with everybody for a little while. Like I said, we'll do about 1 hour streams in the beginning to get back up to it, and then we'll start adding more time as we go until I find a time slot that works for me. Again, coming from Twitch, so this is basically a complete reset. So if you like this kind of content, please share the streams if you can. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to try and get TikToks going, YouTube Shorts going again, so feel free to come check out the YouTube channel. I've got, I don't know how many drive with me videos up, which are about an hour, maybe a little over long, and it's just this right here: music, scenery, cars, different cars, different maps. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, just having something in the background while you're at work or while you're cleaning the house, or maybe you're playing games, just want to have some chill music in the background, check those out. I really enjoy making those videos. I put a poll up on YouTube last week, I think, and it was asking, do they want a one hour long video a month, or do they want one 15-minute video a week? And it seems to be a 15-minute video a week looks to be the consensus so far. So I'll check that out tomorrow. I didn't really put a timeline on it. I just kind of put a poll up to see what would happen and shared it to X. So my social media of choice is probably going to be X for a little bit, just so I can keep pumping out content to it. I was trying to do X, Instagram, and Facebook, and everything else. And I just TikTok, and I just got totally overwhelmed. So at the most, I'll probably, since videos are still kind of my point, I may just do X, YouTube, and Instagram, and that's it. TikTok's been great, but I think Instagram, there's a lot more potential there for me, I think, on Instagram, but we'll see eventually. I have to kind of weigh the options, if I just want to stick with videos instead of posts, and I could just do YouTube, TikTok, and X for posts, and that's it. It's just a viable option, If you got recommendations, please put them in chat. I'd love to hear them. Let's do a quick check on everything. Got a bunch of likes and posts and everything else, so let's do a quick check. See how things are working. My channel live with 2 views. All right, let's go. Love to hear it. Now I don't know how. Oh, I just found it. Never mind. I'm silly. I'm absolutely silly. Okay. I found out how to look at live feed, because I'm like, all I see is replays. Alright, cool. Just got one watching us on Kick. Welcome in, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Let's check YouTube real quick, make sure it's looking good. Stream look good on Kick. I kind of wish it'd let me stream higher quality on Kick. I'm used to streaming 1440p, but that's in the grand scheme of things, that's not a major deal. Looks like live here. Had a few watching us there too. Awesome. Love to see the support on YouTube as well. Alright, cool. So let's get back on the road, cruise around for a little bit longer, then we'll talk a little bit, then we'll wrap it up. But we'll start bringing back the positive affirmations probably starting next week. I usually do affirmations every so often, so maybe we'll try and bring those back next week. But in the meantime, let's get back on the road. It's like an airport pickup or something. It's kind of cool. Again, hope you enjoyed our drive tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry we had some tech issues earlier. It looks like we got them figured out with the driver issue. I'll try and get my other maps downloaded so we can start rotating a map every night of the week. Do one map. Maybe we'll do one map one week, one map the next week, or maybe a different map each night. We'll just see how we feel. Looks like we can just turn here. Awesome. this mix is such a vibe, chat. I love it. Oh, look. There's the snack stand we missed earlier, chat. Let's pull in right here. Sweet. Look at that. We can get us a snack, we get us a drink, we get some ice cream, it looks like. We'll just take us a quick little drink break right here. Oh goodness, nice stretch. Nothing wrong with that. I wonder what kind of goodies they got there. Can I see from the front seat of the car? No, I can't read. There's an ice cream vending machine though. That looks pretty cool, right? Oh goodness. Kind of curious. I want to try some. If I hit... Oh, I can see both of them meld. That's awesome. Put an emoji on here too. Hey, there it goes. Nice. It's actually showing both my chats. I don't even need to pull up the extra chats then. That's awesome. Need to update my info on this too to have all the right stuff. I think tiles also need to be updated. I got to do a lot of update chat. Case things up as you know as you wear. Oh gosh. I don't know why I'm just so wired now. Like I've been dying to do this for so long. All right, we got our drink, we got our stuff. Let's back out of here real gentle so we don't hit anything. All right, there we go. That was a good time. I love that this car is an actual manual, not like the some of the other cars that are automatic only. I'm like, come on. Look at there, chat. Even I'm getting relaxed enough to get sleepy. Little bridge over water there. Must have been the song. I thought I heard people talking. I was like, uh-oh, wait a minute. feel like that road down there I can get to, but I'm not sure if there's a wall up blocking me or not. At the end, I think it could have maybe turned down it, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully y'all see this is my favorite map. Of all the maps I've driven on, this one and Neon Turismo. Neon Turismo is definitely a more higher quality version of this map. It includes several different maps, but this Stoke Revival, or SRP they call it, is on it. Fantastically done. It's kind of hoping to find my normal parking stop, but I may not find it in time. Find a parking spot in time. We'll see though. There's some signs up here. Looks like no parking right here. said P for park. Nope, never mind. Might have been a parking sign, but I guess not. Go this way. Try and find us a rest stop here. Nothing yet. Probably the 4-lane split. Yep. Cool. Alright, I think that'll work, chat. Game down some here. Alright, sweet. So, first off, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, you like this kind of content, you want to join us more often, hit that like button. If you're over there on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Kick, hit that follow button if you don't mind. Let's hang out more. Let's talk more as these streams get more frequent. So far, definitely Mondays are a go. I will look and see what day is next. Might be a pretty odd looking schedule, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of deal. Just to kind of spread out the streams a little bit for me. With that said, hope to catch y'all next time. I'll be checking out my my X or Twitter, what everybody calls it nowadays. They call it everything else. Keep eyes on my Twitter. It's at PeptoKlepto. I'll be posting updates on when I'll be going live, and you'll see my live links there if you're not already following me or subscribed. So with that said, I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Take care of yourselves, love each other. Remember you're worth it, and I will catch you legends on the next stream. Be keeping an eye on my Twitter, okay? Y'all have it easy. Take it easy.